In the last session we discussed exercise 1. Before going to do the exercise 2, let us learn how to multiply a whole number and a fraction. Suppose if you have given a whole number and they have given a fraction, how do you multiply these two? What is meant by the whole numbers? The numbers which starts from 0, 1, 2, we call it as a whole numbers. And what is meant by the fraction? If it is in the form of the numerator and the denominator, we call it as a fraction. And how do you multiply a whole number and a fraction? And you know that any whole number, if you take, you can write that one as 2 by 1. And if you take 5, you can write it as 5 by 1. Because you know that any number divided by 1 is always gives the same result. So here, after this one, you can multiply the numerators and you can multiply the denominators. So what will get here? 2 into 1 which is 2 and 1 into 4 which is 4. Like that you need to multiply a whole number and a fraction. Suppose if you have given 5 into 2 by 4. How do you multiply 5 into 2 by 4? So after every time there is no need to write 5 as 5 by 1 directly. Multiply the numerators and write the denominator. What is the value of 5 into 2 which is 10 by 4? Like that you need to multiply because here 5 you can write it as 5 by 1. So after multiplying 1 into 4 the same result you will get here. So if you have given any whole number and a fraction, if you want to multiply, just multiply the numerator and write the denominator. Suppose let us consider one more 6 into 3 by 5. So what is the value of 6 into 3 by 5? Here they have given the whole number and a fraction. How do you multiply? 6 into 3 which is 18 by 5. Like that you need to multiply. Similarly, if you have given the reverse one, that means if you want to multiply a fraction and a whole number, the same thing we need to do. What we need to do, just multiply the numerators 2 and what is the denominator you are having 4. Because you can write this one as 2 by 1 and you know that 1 into 2 is 2 and 4 into 1 is 4. Similarly, if you consider 3 by 5 into 3. So what you are getting, just multiply the numerators 3 into 3 which is 9 and you know that 1 is there, 5 into 1 which is nothing but 5. So like this you need to solve. While if you want to multiply the whole number with a fraction. If you know this one, you can solve the next exercise. Now let us solve the next exercise based on this concept. How to multiply a whole number and a fraction. Now see exercise 2. In that the first question, what they have given, multiply the following, write the answer as a mixed fraction. Here in this question they have given the multiplication of the fraction and a whole number, and after calculating the result you need to write that fraction, that improper fraction in the form of the mixed fraction. In that the first question they have given 3 by 6 into 10. So after multiplying, just now only we have got this one. Just if you want to multiply a fraction and the numerator and a whole number, just you need to multiply the numerators. So what you get here, 3 into 10 which is 30 by 6. And you know that in 6 table you will get 36 5s are 30. So you can write this one as 5 because 6 1s are 6, 6 5s are 30. And in the question they asked here, what they asked here, write the answer as a mixed fraction. Now you need to write this answer in the form of the mixed fraction. What is mixed fraction? We already discussed mixed fraction. In the mixed fraction you will get an integral part and you will get an fractional part. That we call it as a mixed fraction, right? And you have to write this one in the form of the mixed fraction. How do you write this one in the form of the mixed fraction? Here you can observe that what is the denominator here, 6. So here, right, you know that if the numerator is 0, you are getting the result always 6, right? 0 by anything is always gives the result 0. So 0 by 2 is 0 and you know that 0 by 100 is 0. But if the numerator is 0, you are getting the result as 0. Now you can write this one as 5 0 by 6. Right? Because here the denominator is 6, so we have changed this one into 6. And you know that this result is 0. So 5 plus 0 you are getting the result which is 5. So you can write 5 as 5 plus 0 by 6. 0 by 6. Because why we have written like this? Because in the question what they asked, after solving that one, you need to write that one in the form of the mixed fraction. So here what we got after solving this one, we got the result as 5. But you need to write 5 in the form of the mixed fraction. How do you write this form in the form of the mixed fraction, which is nothing but 5 0 by 6. If you want to convert this one into the improper fraction, you can get the same answer. You can check it here. How do you multiply 6 into 5, which is 30? The result is added to the numerator. So what you will get? 6 5 is 30 plus 0, which is nothing but 30 by 6. You can see it here. 5 0 by 6. How will you do? You will do here multiplication. 6 5 is 30. 30 plus 0, which is nothing but 30 by 6. So you know that this value is 5. So you can write 5 by 6 as 5, or you can write 5 as 5 0 by 6. Now see the next question in this. Second question what they have given, 1 by 3 into 4. So how will you multiply? Just you need to multiply the numerators. What you will get? 1 into 4, which is 4 by 3. Now you have to convert this improper fraction into the mixed fraction. How do you convert here? You know that 3 1s are 3. 4 minus 3 is nothing but 1. You are getting 1 1 by 3. If you want to do it, you can do it here. 3 1s are 3. What will be the remainder? 1. If you want to write, how do you write? You can write in an anti-clockwise direction like this, 1 1 by 3. This is the answer. Now similarly you have given 3 more questions that you can do it as an homework. Now see the second question. In the second question they have given some figures. You need to represent the fractions in the figures. So here in the first question, the first one they have given the circles. This is the first one. Second one. This is the third one and the fourth one. So these are the figures they have given, and they asked to shade 1 by 2 in this one, and they asked to shade 2 by 3, and after that here 3 by 5, and here 3 by 4. Here they have given some figures and they asked to shade 1 by 2 in this figure. So we already discussed while discussing the introduction. How do you represent a fraction if you have given? How do you shade if you have given a fraction in the figures? How do you shade here? Just you need to check the denominator first. Here the denominator is nothing but here 2, which is nothing but, you know that 1 by 2 is nothing but half. But means in this figure you need to shade here half of the part. What is the half of the part? This is the half of the part. And these 6 circles belongs to one part, and these 6 circles belongs to one part. So here you need to shade only half of the part. This part you need to shade it. So like this you need to shade in any of the way. Half of the part you need to shade it. And after that in the next one they have given 2 by 3. That means you have to divide this figure into 3 parts, and among 3 parts you need to shade 2 parts. This is the meaning of this one. You need to check the denominator. Here you need to divide this figure into 3 parts. Among that you need to shade 2 parts. So how do you divide this into three parts, you can divide this one part, second part and third part. Among these three parts, you can shade only two parts. So any of the you can shade it this one. This is the one part and this is the second part. So three parts are given, you need to shade it here two parts. Now you can see the third figure, which is they have given the fraction as 3 by 5. So if you want to shade this one, how many parts they have given here? 5. Among that you need to shade 3 parts here. So if you take like this, you are getting only 3 parts. So you can take in the vertical direction. So you get this is one part, second, third, fourth, fifth. Between these 5 parts, you need to shade how many parts? 3 parts. So you can shade it here. This is the one part and second and the third one. This is the representation of 3 by 5. That means 5 parts are given. You need to shade here 3 parts. Similarly here 3 by 4. Now you need to check. You need to divide this one into 4 parts. So 4 parts is nothing but if you are doing like this, you are getting 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So take in the horizontal direction 1, 2, 3, 4. Among these 4 parts, you need to shade how many parts? 3 parts. So you need to shade this first one, second, and the third. That means if you have given any fraction, you need to check the denominator and you have to divide that many parts the given figure, and you have to check the numerator and that one you have to shade it. This is the problem. Now see the next question, which is the last question in this exercise. Third question, find either the first one 1 by 3 of 12 and in the second one they have given 2 by 5 of 15. This is the question they have given. So here in mathematics of is nothing but the multiplication. That means here you need to multiply these two. Of is nothing but the multiplication. In place of you can keep it here multiplication, and similarly you got here the multiplication of a fraction and a whole number. If you want to multiply a fraction and the whole number, you need to multiply the numerators. So here what you get 1 into 12, which is 12 by 3, and you know that 3 4s are 12. Since they did not ask in the question to write it in the missing fraction, leave the answer like this. Now you need to solve this one. So how do you solve? 2 by 5 of is nothing but the multiplication into 15. Multiply the numerators. 2 into 15, which is nothing but 30 by 5. And you know that 5 is the 30. Like this you can solve it. From this exercise is completed. Now see the next topic, which is multiplication of a fraction with a fraction. Now we discuss how to multiply if you have given a whole number and a fraction, and if you have given a fraction and a whole number. Now we are going to discuss how to multiply two fractions. Suppose let us given for you 1 by 3 and 1 by 4. How do you multiply these two fractions? Just if you have given any two fractions, if you want to multiply those fractions, just you need to multiply the numerator and you need to multiply the denominator. So 1 into 1 and similarly 3 into 4. What is the value of 1 into 1, which is 1? 3 into 4, which is 12. So let us consider one more example. 2 into 3 into 5 into 5 by 12. Let us consider this one. If you want to multiply two fractions, what we need to do? You need to multiply the numerators. What are the numerators here? 2 into 5. And what are the denominators here? 3 into 12. So what is the value of 2 into 5, which is 10? And 12 is 36. And if they ask, suppose to write it in this one in the lowest form. Lowest form is nothing but you need to cancel these two values. In which table you are getting this 10 and 36, you need to cancel it. Suppose if you have given 10 by 36 and they ask to write this one into the lowest form, and you need to check in which table these two values in 2 table, 2 5s are 10, right? And here 2 1s are 2, 2 8s are 16. And 5 and 18 will not get. So what is the value here? 5 by 18. Like that you need to write if you want, if you have given any fraction, if they ask to write in the lowest form means the value should not be obtained in any of the tables. That is nothing but the lowest form. Let us consider one more number, 24 by 42. Suppose you have given this number and they ask to write this number in the lowest form. How do you write here? You need to check in which table you are getting these two numbers. So here you know that these two numbers will obtain in 2 table, right? 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Similarly here 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. Again these two values you will get in 3 table, right? 3 4s are 12 and 3 7s are 21. And you are getting the answer as 4 by 7. And you know that you will not get these two values in any of the tables. So this is the lowest form of 24 by 42. And if you want to multiply two fractions, how do you multiply? Just you need to multiply the numerators and you need to multiply the denominators. Suppose they will ask to write it in the lowest form, you need to write such that those two numbers should not get any number, any common factor other than the 1. This is the lowest form. Now, here you can see the next exercise. In that the first question, here they ask find each of the following products, and in that the first question they have given 5 by 6 into 7 by 11, and here you need to find the product here. How do you find? Just we are multiplying two fractions, that means you need to multiply the numerators and the denominators. So what will get here? 5 into 7 by 6 into 11. What is the value of 5 into 7, which is 35, and you know that 6 into 11, which is 66. Now in the first question, second question, in the first question, second bit is your homework. Just you need to multiply the whole number and a fraction. In that, see the third one. They have given 2 1 by 3 into 3 1 by 4. You need to find the product. If you want to find the product, just convert this mixed fraction into the improper fraction. How do you convert? Just multiply these two values and add it to the numerator. So what you get here? 3 into 2, which is 6. 6 plus 1, which is 7. So you are getting here 7 by 3. Similarly here 5 into 3, which is 15 plus 1, you are getting here 16 by 5. Now multiply the numerators and the denominators. What you will get? 7 into 16 by 3 into 5. What is the value of 7 into 16? 6 7s are 42. You are getting here 4. 7 1s are 7. You are getting 11. 112 by 5 is 15. Like that you can solve it. Now this is the first question, and what is the second question given here? In the second question they have given 3 problems. I will do one problem, you can do the remaining problems. In the second question what they said here, multiply and reduce to lower form. Just now only we discussed what is meant by the lower form. Now in that the first question they have given 2 by 3 into 5 1 by 5. You need to find this product. So first convert the mixed fraction into the improper fraction. You know that 5 into 5 is 25 plus 1, which is 26 by 5. Now how do you do? Just multiply the numerators and the denominators. So what you get here? 26 into 2. What is the value of 26 into 2? 52. 6 2s are 12. 2 1 2 2s are 4 plus 1, which is 5. 52 by 50. Now here you need to check in which table you are getting. These two values will get cancelled, and you know that you will not get any in any of the table. You will not get these two values. So this is the lowest form. Now see the next one, which is the third one. Second one you can do it the same way. They have given here 9 by 3 into 5 by 5. They ask to write this one in the lowest form. Here itself you can do it. Here you can observe that this 5 will get cancelled, right? And similarly you know that 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9. 3 will be the answer. And otherwise you can do by using 9 by 3 into 5 by 5. It is given. Just how do you multiply two fractions? Multiply the numerators. 9 into 5 which is 45. Similarly multiply the denominators 3 into 5 which is 15. Now you need to check in which table you will get these two values. You know that in 15 table you will get 15 threes are 45. So here 15 ones, 15 threes, you will get 3 by 1 which is nothing but 3. Here itself you can do it, or otherwise you can multiply the numerators and the denominators. From this session is completed. In the next session we are going to solve the remaining problems of exercise